First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So Miami's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
On the move, he fires. And they can't make the connection. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Anderson will throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he hauls it in at the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. The run to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Carr. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Hurricanes have pushed it inside the 20. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He wants to throw. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
7, New Mexico, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll try the left side. And he knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way, find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands, and the QB couldn't get it done there.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They want to run it left here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Anderson wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. He's going to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll run it. He breaks a tackle. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Now they're going to throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Carr. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're going back to the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Just feeds the running back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The field goal is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
with this New Mexico offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now on second down after the incompletion. On the move, it's Perry. Knocked down for the tackle. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And the Lobos will punt it away on fourth down. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Canes have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll run it to the right. Sweet feet on the move. Made a defender miss. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Anderson will throw. This time he's got him.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Canes! What a catch and run for 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
First down, Lobos.
Leaves it with the running back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to the ground. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle. It's Woods. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Anderson wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Floats it out in space. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Carr. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Movement here from the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Give to the running back. And tackled there by the defense. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He looks that one in nicely. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They'll try the right side. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. It's on target and complete. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Miami, 14, New Mexico, 3.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Anderson will throw. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. From the gun on third down. Pulls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
And the Lobos will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And the timing just a hair off. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
First down, Lobos.
Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Canes will punt this one away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they got him for the sack.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They go to the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Lobos decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looking for a block. It's Carr. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson wants to throw. He finds his man. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. With the catch, it's John. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's the handoff. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Miami, 17. New Mexico, 11.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. On the move. At the 35, he's got room. Give him 96 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Lobos line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Anderson will throw. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Final minute now of the third quarter. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake. Dances away again. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. To the ground with the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the tailback. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. He makes a grab.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking for the 2-point try. It's complete to the left. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Miami, 23, New Mexico.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Lobos send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll leave it with him.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
He now has 108 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Anderson wants to throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man. It's Jefferson. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the misfire, now on second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Looking to take a shot. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get to it. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And it's no good. He missed it. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Get another look at this New Mexico offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Finds his man. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Second down.
On second down, just keeps firing. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. At the 35, he's open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling for the first down.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're testing the right side here. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. The Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Lincoln. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
4th down coming up.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The running back has it. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that ball is picked off. Got room on the return. The 30. He's at the 20. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Tries again to get it in. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Alexander.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Takes the knee, and they will remain perfect. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when is panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.